Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returnee and if you're not, welcome to this channel. My name is Teresa. I'm a lifestyle blogger based in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. So if you've not been to Ilorin before, I have couples of videos on my channel. I show my subscribers, my viewers around Ilorin, so you can check them out, and I can link some up here in case you just want to check it out. So today I'll be talking about cost of living in Ilorin. Yeah, I know that Ilorin is not as it's not expensive. It's not an expensive place to stay. Ilorin is actually affordable. Things are actually affordable in this place. So in this video I'll be talking in terms of transportation, in terms of feeding, in terms of housing, clothing, and what have you. So so to okay, let me just say, I have to make some research, especially about the house rent. And in this place, just like in Lagos, that we have the mainland and the island, and we know things, the prices there differ according to where you're staying. For example, I can't compare the price of something in the island to the mainland. There will surely be a slight difference. So therefore, here too, we have different places here. Maybe I'll just classify them, although we don't have island and mainland here. But for the sake of this video, I'll classify some places as island and I'll classify some places as mainland. If that makes sense. Okay, so from my research, let's start from, if you want to get an accommodation in Ilorin, let's say for a room self-contained. So depend on where you stay. If you are a non-Nigeria watching this, a room self-contained is just like a building, a structure, a house that just contain a room, kitchen, and bathroom and toilet. So that's what we refer to as a room self-contained in Nigeria. So if you want to get such apartments in Ilorin, for some places you should be holding at least, let's say, from 60 to 80,000 naira. Let's say those places, I don't really want to mention names, but for sake of those that I know that be watching this, so some places like Abuja, Sawmill, IGS, Osere, so those kind of places you can get self-con between the range of 60 to 80,000 naira. And mind you, these prices I've mentioned in this video are just the major amount, like the amount you'll be paying annually, not with the agent fee. Although here in this place they charge agent fee, but it's not like Lagos that they will charge agent. They will charge commission and what have you, caution and everything. You just have to pay the agent. So when paying the agent, it depends on the kind of apartment you are getting, so that depends on the agent. So I'm not an agent, so I don't know, so I won't be saying much on that. So, and in some area like GRA, Fate Basin, those kind of places that you can refer to as island, or like Tanke. Even in Tanke, it still depends, because Tanke is just like a student area that you can find most of University of Ilorin students. So even there you can still see a self-con of 60,000 naira or 70,000 naira. So now we still have self-con of, let's say, from 100 to 150. But those kind of self-con, maybe that house will have gates, you get, the house will be ties, everything will be there. Even in some of those places there will be ties and everything, but there will be slight difference, you understand. So let's just say in some areas you can get a room self-contained between the range of 60 to 80, and in some places you can get from 80 to 120, max 150. Okay, so after that we have 2 bedroom. So if you want to get a 2 bedroom or 2 bedroom, okay, if you want to get a 2 bedroom, you should have at least, let's say, from 150 or from 100. There are some 2 bedroom flats you can get for 100,000 naira in Ilorin. So like I said, it depends on the area. So you can get, let's say, from 100 to 150. You can get a 2 bedroom flat here in Ilorin, Kwara State. So now the next thing on my list is 3 bedroom. So 3 bedroom, depending on the area, you can get 3 bedroom from 150 to, let's say, 270,000 naira. So that's just it. That's just the range. So it depends if you are staying, let's say, Asadam, that place is, it's just like the island when I, you understand, when I classified it. So after the accommodation, getting apartment and stuff here, we also have another aspect to be checking out is the transportation. So like I always say in most of my videos, Ilorin is not as, you know, expensive as other places. I don't want to mention names before you come for me, but I'll still mention, let's try to compare Ilorin and Lagos, or Ilorin and Port Harcourt. So here in Ilorin you can still get a drop of taxi for 15 naira. So depend on where exactly you're going to, but you can get it for 15 naira. So it depends on the distance you get, but at least that 15 naira sef, where you be going to, is somewhere that is at least shey you get. So let's assume you are working in Ilorin. The max you will do when entering transport here, the highest you go is 100 naira to and fro, that is 200 naira, and I think it's still affordable. So let's assume you are working here, your monthly pay is, let's say, 8,000 or 100,000, you understand. So when you bought a taxi, you know, to and fro 200 naira per day, in a week that's 1,000 naira, in a month that's 4,000 naira. It's still something that is, you know, that is affordable. Unlike if you are staying in Lagos, I know people in Lagos that use as much as half of their salary for transport fare. Yeah, I say what I say. Yeah. They use as much as half of their salary as transport fare. Then the next thing we have on my list is education. So if we start from the let's start from the nursery and primary. So just like we have, you know, we have low budget and all these high budget schools. So before I got my HND admission, I taught in couples of school, and their school fees is not that high. It's not on the high side. But number one, it depends on the, let me say, the area the school is located. And you know, most times our parents, some parents, they tend to look at the structure of a school before they will take their words to such school. So most time again is standard, as well know that, you know, school differs, we have different standard. So but mostly what I notice here mostly is that it depends on the area the school is located. So where I was staying before is called Abuja. So most of the schools there, some they pay maybe 10,000 naira, 12,000 naira, 15,000 naira as school fees, like primary school. Then the secondary school maybe 20 something thousand naira, you understand. That is the basic school fees. So then, you know, we have some other big places like of a garage. There is a popular school they call Roy Mix. We have schools in Tanke. So those kind of places, if you want to take your child to such school, you should be having like from 100,000 or 200,000, you understand. For primary or secondary, it should be, yeah, it should. Then our higher institution here, in Unilorin, their school fees is not that expensive. If as a fresher, like a first time student, 100 level, you just gain admission, newly admitted, at least it should be only like, let's say, 100,000 naira with the acceptance fee, school fees and everything. Let us 100,000. But after that, definitely the money you'll be paying, the subsequent school fees won't be as much as that first time payment. Then if it's Kwara State Polytechnic, which is my own school, if you, because in my school we have indigene and non-indigene, so we have this payment difference between indigene and non-indigene. For me, I'm an indigene. So basically for indigene, Kwara State Polytechnic, as a fresher, you should be holding at least 100,000 naira. Yeah. Therefore, non-indigene, you should be holding at least, let's say, 120, because the difference between our school fees is just 20,000 naira. Then for kwasu, that is Kwara State University, is located in Malete. So Malete is not basically in Ilorin. Malete is just another village in Kwara State, because most people tend to confuse this. Once you tell, for example, now if I tell somebody I'm from Kwara State, they think I'm from Ilorin, but I'm not from Ilorin. They think Ilorin is the whole of Kwara State. Ilorin is the capital, and to me, Ilorin is just like a place in Kwara State. My own village is Ibadan. Ibadan is under Okeyo local government. And even from Ilorin now, if I want to go to my own village, I still have to spend up to and fro. I still have to spend up to 3,000 naira to get there. So I wonder why people tell me I'm from Ilorin. I am not from Ilorin. So likewise, Kwasu is not in Ilorin, Kwasu is in Malete. And out of all these schools I mentioned, the most expensive one is Kwasu. So if you want to go to Kwasu, you should at least have at least 200,000 naira or 250,000 naira, depending on the kind of course you want to study. Yeah, you should have up to that. So the next one on my list is feeding. So we know that this kind of places, people tends to believe that feeding is affordable, food is cheap, but Nigeria now in 2021 in almost every part of Nigeria, price of foodstuff is almost the same thing. Yeah, price of foodstuff is almost the same thing. The only thing that you can get that is kind of affordable here is let's say vegetable, maybe because people have farm here, and let's say there are some markets you go to that meat are kind of affordable compared to maybe Lagos State, and that's because they slaughter ram or whatever it is they kill there, they slaughter it there. But if you want to get something like turkey or chicken, the price is the same thing. You know, they measure with kilo. Or if you want to get paint of garri, paint of rice, paint of beans, it's almost the same thing. Almost, because my brother was telling me he got a paint of beans for 2,000 naira, but I think here is 1,008, and I can't really say because that was the last time I went to the market. So by now it might have increased to 2,000 naira. So even if there will be any difference, it's something that will be like a slight difference, not like the difference will be that wild. Yeah, so if there is anything you would love to know about Ilorin, Kwara State, or if there's anywhere you want to see in Ilorin, Kwara State, okay, just let me know down there in the comment section. And if there is anything you don't really understand that I said in this video, let me know down there in the comment section. I will continue the conversation in the comment section down below. So if you've watched this part and you yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly do that by clicking on that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on post notification, because that will notify you whenever I drop a new and mind-blowing videos. Yeah, of course I have interesting and amazing content on this channel, so if you are new here, you can check out my other videos. So see you when I come across my face. Stay safe and remain blessed and fabulous. Bye bye.